Eye alignment, what does it mean? Let's imagine that you face this striking shot and a question appears in your head. Can I trust what I see exactly? Very often we have doubts about whether we are aiming correctly, which result that we are unable to hit the cue ball at the correct point. Each of your eyes see the same view but from bit different angles. In the next step, our brain combines these two views and creates one final image that we ultimately see. But very often we face a situation that one of your eyes is stronger, which means that we call it dominant and we need to adjust position of our eyes to see with correct alignment. If our head will be located in wrong position, then we will not be able to see the correct view, which can result that we may have problems to hit object ball at its goal point. So in this pool lesson, I am going to explain what is eye alignment and show you how to determine your dominant eye and how to use this knowledge to correctly position your body into the shot. At the end, I am going to show you two simple exercises where you can practice your eye alignment and that will significantly help you improve your center ball hitting. So if you have problems with your eye alignment and you want to find how to adjust your head position to aim correctly, then this video is made for you, and please make sure to leave a thumbs up for me and hit the subscribe button to never miss videos like this. Many professional pool players have different dominant eye, and if we look closer, then we can clearly see that they have positioned heads in different ways, depending on which of eyes is dominant. So this is extremely important to find your dominant eye and align position of your head correctly, because without it you will have problems to hit the cue ball at intended point, which can cause mistakes. Okay, but how we can determine our dominant eye and how to use it to position our head correctly? One of the best options to find your dominant eye is simple test where you need to stand straight in front of an object. After this step, you need to create a triangle using your forefingers and thumbs. With both of your eyes open, center this triangle in distance on an object like this cue ball. In the first step, close your right eye, and if the object moves a bit to the left, then close your left eye. And now you can see that this object is centered with the triangle from fingers, and this means that your right eye is dominant. Okay, but the situation is different when after closing your right eye, the object remains in the same place, and this means that your left eye is dominant, because if we close left eye, then this object moves to the right. And now you can see detailed comparison between every possible situation, where on the top we face dominance of right eye, while on the bottom side is situation where your left eye is dominant. So in this case, if we are able to find our dominant eye, then we have very important information, because in the next step we need to adjust position of our head in relation to our cue. With this correct position, we will be able to see the right view, which result that we aim exactly at a point that we want. And using my experience, I know that my left eye is stronger, so in this case I need to adjust my head to the left eye. To determine this correct position, I will use this striking shot. First of all, we need to find shooting line of that shot, and because we face striking shot, then cue ball, object ball and its golf ball are on the same line. So if we have this information where is our shooting line, then we need to position our body and head in correct place. And you need to remember to use this knowledge always before you step into the shot. You can't change position of your head when your body is positioned at the table. This behavior is very bad habit and can significantly affect your eye alignment, which in most cases result with missed shots. Okay, but how we can practice our dominant eye to be sure that we are hitting the cue ball at the intended point? And now I'm going to show you two very simple exercises which you need to consider in your practice. In first scenario, you need to put the cue ball perfectly at the head spot, and your goal is to hit it straight on the opposite short rail using center ball. And after hitting the cue ball, you need to stay still until cue ball after contact with short rail comes back and touch your Q-tip again. And we can very easily determine whether we are hitting the cue ball center, because if we fail it, then cue ball will have side spin, and after contact with short rail will go with bit different direction. But there is second exercise, and this time we'll use cue ball and object ball. You need to put the cue ball on the head spot again, but the object ball needs to be placed on the center point of the table. And your goal is to hit the cue ball perfectly straight on the object ball to stop it in place, but the object ball needs to hit short rail and make another contact with cue ball in the center area of the table. And this is another perfect exercise to determine whether we are hitting the cue ball at the center, because if we fail it and apply side spin, then cue ball will deflect and make bit thinner contact with object ball, what results that you will not be able to make second contact between balls. Okay, but if you still have problems during these exercises, then you can use this very simple trick. When cue ball is placed perfectly at the center vertical line of the table, then if we look closer on it, then we can see something like light shadow at its top point. And you can use this shadow to determine whether you aim correctly, because this shadow is located in perfect straight vertical line of the cue ball. As you could see, eye alignment and ability to determine your dominant eye are very important things if you want to aim shots correctly. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this full lesson, and if you appreciate the quality of my content, then please consider leaving a thumbs up for me and hit the subscribe button to never miss videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next lesson. Take care.